Okay, hi. We've just got a few sound problems here. Settle down a minute, I hope. You hear that? But what did you do on the last take? Sitting here, peering in a broken window, trying to count the dreams you stole from me. Your heart will change every time a new wind blows, and you pin the blame on some unnamed enemy. But things will come full circle soon, I foresee. Things will come full circle soon, I foresee. Life is an eternally flowing river. You can ride it smooth till you reach the final sea. I'm bruised from all the rapids time with you delivered, but I can tell you this much with certainty. Things will come full circle soon, take it from me. Things will come full circle soon, take it from me. Becomes a victim once they've met you. Making love to you was a pyrrhic victory. Even people you've never known try to forget you. The more pain you cause, claiming it's valedictory. But things will turn full circle soon, I guarantee. Yes, things will turn full circle soon, I guarantee. Yeah. Resting on my walking frame, in case you're wondering that. Okay. I didn't dislike that. Okay, I need to do some other songs now. Played that twice. 3 songs is my limit these days. Health-wise, I'm trying to limit myself to them, you know. I'd play forever if I could. True story, a friend, someone I knew, we worked out my BT OpenReach internet went down over the weekend, and the guy came out today, and we worked with someone I used to know, and we're kind of looking at each other, and you know, so exchanging pleasantries and stuff, you know, kind of like the internet, you know, that's when, starting early and, you know, telling the history of it. And then he sort of looked at my lyrics and some of my books up there with my name on it. He said, put a note through this. We worked out anyway that we used to know each other 26 years ago. So, and he said, yeah, I was the chef there and you played a show in the hall. I said, yeah, so I've got the live album of it there. What the F happened to you, he said. Strange how people change, like, you know. I said, I got old and I got ill. Anyway, let's do another one. Should we just go into a jam? What should we do? What song you want to hear? Nothing in D. I'm going to do one of mine. Urban Paranoia, 1993, 2, 3, 4. So now you've closed your goodnight eyes and whispered your instructions. You let your lovers taste the cake and plotted their destruction, while in the town that you call home your parents own a hovel. You drive by in your limousine and you smile to see them grovel. And baby says she got a break from some guy who'll take a photo, but he doesn't have a studio. He says, why don't you meet me at a motel? She needs to be a star so bad, she tells you it's her destiny. So she does some favors for the boys and says, maybe they'll invest in me. And all the guys smell all the same, so she learns to turn her nose off. And all their promises smell the same. Soon as she takes her clothes off, and the airport's shut because her runway froze. And so the TV said, oh, Johnny no one just jumped off a roof with a Bible on his head. His mama swears at cheese and shark and Pappy's so distressed. Then they're on the Late Late Show and the checks assign the press. They never would have amounted to much. Nobody would have heard their story. So they take the fame while it's there. Oh, Johnny lost the glory. The preacher had a dream last night where an angel gave salvation, while the sergeant got a glimpse of hell and firebombed the station. They meet together at the docks and swap the consequences. For 30 years they kept the faith, damn all the pretenses. And the candidate comes calling while his young whites at the surgeons. You got to look good on prom time when you shout, let's bomb some turbans. These skeletons are all PR trained before they leave the closet. You sleep with a new intern tonight, and tomorrow say who was it? And the magazines boast perfect wastes to girls with eating problems who choke to death on diet pills, and the company says, what of them? And in the luxury offices, the right-wing bigots ponder, we'd like to give the black chick the job, but we think that it's beyond her. And the dealers selling bad advice make fortunes from bad hunches, and they spit upon the homeless on their way to the ends are. I did something good for anyone without asking what the ends are. The world outside is getting dim, the light is turning grey, and the razor blade you wanna win and strip your faith away. There's clouds above the hunting ground, there's thunder in the lowlands, there's storm warnings on the radio and power in the wrong hands. Every other noise you hear is a beatbox or a siren. The commandment says, thou shalt not kill, and you say, tell me why then. The sugar in the boarding house cuts the glossies into pieces. He knows the pastry girl is him, and each day his rage increases. The blonde girl in the flat below, he thinks it's her, but is it? Maybe next time she's all alone, he says, I'm gonna pay her a little visit. And Janet, she forgets those dreams each time she shuts her eyes. She can't forget what stepdaddy did, no matter how she tries. And mommy didn't want to know, she just said she was lying. Now stepdaddy's at the door again, and he loves it when she's crying. Someone's knocking at the door. Let's pretend that we're not home. It's not that I'm paranoid, but please leave me alone. I know you'll only smile at me, pounce and do your worst. I know you wanna kill me, so I just have to kill you first. Okay, that was the ballad version. And now I think we should do a little bit of a rock and roll version. What a difference 40 years makes, huh? Hello, Judy. The cue cards that are flashing by me, I get asked about those a lot. So, I mean, while the bridge is burning, that's overlaid over a famous picture of a burning bridge. I'm sure you all know your Bible. While the bridge is burning, that's an updated version of it that I did, dedicated to certain events that's going on in the world. And the background is a journalist, I think. Journalist, poet, someone with a good heart, either way, that was kind of reporting on it in the early days. Various ex-girlfriends slide by there. So I'll be singing along and I'll catch a glimpse of the viewfinder and sort of go. And then, I don't know, Mandy will appear and all of a sudden it's like. And then it'll foot past and I don't know, Jessica will come in. A version of While the Bridge is Burning. I wrote this in 1986, I think. and think of an arrangement on it, because it's not dissimilar from Full Circle. Solitude, neath victory salutes, residing in the opulence of Babylon pursuits. There stands alone one who atones for each forbidden fruit. Scarlet tears fall freely down a balcony of style, while solitary also reigns. Pay heed to sunset's smile. Betrayed and bled, they recall quotes down each relinquished mile. Far away, another bridge is burning, falling back from false attacks. The Philistine insists that words are wasted on the deaf, proving prejudice exists, while paupers gather upon Capitol Hill with trump cards in their fists. Emotionless, I watch the rain as fledgling sparrows sing, caring not giving thought of how the angels sing, relinquishing not a single inch, stealing every line. And in the distance, another bridge is burning. The thunder roars over rain-lashed moors. The clown starts to believe and files away the anecdotes he had hidden up his sleeve, denying who he ever was, saying, I dare you to believe. The night falls down at daybreak. Things have turned away from everything you ever thought would come to pass. Welcome to today. Your preacher's down upon his knees, saying, I've thrown my life away. And on a green hill far away, another bridge is burning. Second-best substitute stands ready to explain, denying plastic guardians whose souls shall ne'er remain. He pulls his sister from the ghetto, saying, this ain't the time to complain. He visited your mother's graves, laying down a wreath. Do you really ever she bequeathed. Oh, and in your mind another bridge is a burning. Having a time here. I can't see diddly. 22 minutes. Okay, we've got another 10 minutes left. Just keep going. So that was a new arrangement with some new words to While a Bridge is Burning. I kind of updated them to some of them. It's one of those songs that's very fluid, so it has set verses. About 20 of them, in fact. My beautiful daughter there. This is my Emily, like. Dad? Dylan, let's have a trip to the beach. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. Yeah, so While a Bridge is Burning, and it's a bit like Where the Hard Wind Blows, and there's got a set number of verses. But over the decades, whenever I played it on stage, as new atrocities would come along in the world, well, it seems like an hour-by-hour basis at the moment, you know. It's very strange in many ways. Back in the, when was John Pilger, Cambodia? 76 or whatever, you know, maybe somewhere around there, killing fields, I don't know. But I remember looking at a Daily Mirror headline back in, as I say, 74 maybe, 73, 74, 75. What was I listening? And on the radio I was listening to Mike Cuckoo, and one of the first records I ever bought. I just want you. Street Life, Roxy Music, first single I ever bought. Still a great song today. I should recover it. Wish everybody would leave me. Whenever people say I got my vocal inflections off of Bob Dylan, you go back and listen to Brian Ferry singing Street Life. I mean, Ferry may have taken a lot of his vocal mannerisms from Dylan, so it's filtered down through, but wish everybody would leave me alone. Yes, they're always calling on my telephone. When the picket up this morning. I used to buy a magazine now, I'm just talking to my children, you know. I don't know what it's called, maybe it's called Pin-Ups, I don't know, after the David Bowie album, but you get these magazines, Pop Weekly and Star Mix, and the girls at school used to buy them. I remember being in geography class when it was 73, 72, well it must have been 72, I'll tell you for why in a second, and they'd get all the magazines because they had pictures of David Cassidy and Marty, I don't know Marty, I don't remember Marty. And who else? Was I don't know, Barry Blue, I guess. Dancing on a Saturday night. And people we can't mention, but Sweet and all those people, like, you know, Slade were everywhere. Excellent group. The Bangin' Man, check that out. It's not one of the better known ones. That's another one where I got my vocals from. And Noddy Hole is 75. I think it's verse 3. And he suddenly goes up an octave. When you wake up in the morning, you can't remember much about the night before. That's a vocal and a half. Anyway, we never had any money, you know, it's like you never, you know. I used to work in a shirt factory in the school holidays, which was a 3-mile walk. I Googled it 3 years back from where I lived, all the way uphill. Although glass half full, downhill all the way back. Been downhill ever since, and so I used to work in there, and I used to leave, so sneaky, I used to leave my wages I got, which is about 5 shillings a week I think, and I used to leave it in 2 different places. So I'd leave maybe 4 shillings in my wardrobe, and the other shilling I'd hide under the carpet. So that when someone who may or may not have been a genetic matrix would come in, I want money, where's money? I want money for fags. Never any food in the larder, but there's always fags, always a plume of smoke everywhere. And so where was I going with this? Yeah, so the girls would bring in the magazines and everything. And but then, I don't know if they still do that, but well, the internet now. And you used to be able to get the lyrics to the songs printed in there. And here's the lyrics to, I remember, and because Johnny Walker radio show and all those, I used to listen to the radio all the time. Under the bedclothes, trying to listen to Radio Luxembourg at 10 o'clock at night, trying to fine-tune the dial infinitesimally, to catch this blasted signal and everything. And so I would be singing along to the radio, and then I remember when I finally got the lyrics to Street Life, it was like a godsend, because I didn't know what the hell Ferry was singing. Sidewalk paper gutter crashing down, all those lines. But I remember Bowie's Life on Mars, and that was a really big record that summer. That was a record of that summer. But I only learned a couple of years ago when someone asked me to do a cover version of that, and I thought, okay, well, let's dig out the chords. I mean, the chords are basically the same chords as My Way, with the words on it, the same way that Starman is Somewhere Over the Rainbow with the words on it, but I guess they're about the same things. And for years I've been singing, what is it? It's on the merry cast auto brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. I thought, it's on America's tortured brow. Maybe makes more sense. Here's a song like no one ever wrote. There's a fence along the highway that keeps the prophets in. The poet working, no, the time says now is the time to begin. The burial of an unknown man who might have been someone's twin. And the movie queen says, I have been where lovers dare not go. Night comes down, so take your crown to where the hard wind blows. As the ministers sit in conference, night goes on in style. He says, I'm gonna shoot down your self-confidence, but I'll bring it back to you in a little while. You can stare at my sister's photos, and sure, you'll be beguiled. And the sinners dance at the final chance, things they should never know. Blood will flow every night, so where the heart blows. There's a ship out on an ocean that won't see port again. The captain is a hunchback, and the helmsman dressed in chains. There's an albatross dancing over their heads, cackling, next time abstain. And you can't submit when being hit by demons from below. And thanks aren't enough when the going gets tough. short because I feel we might have run over the file. If we have, I apologise. Okay, let me bring my walking frame over here now because I have to lean over to turn the camera off. Rock and roll, huh, folks? As I wrote to someone this morning, someone was saying, keep on rocking, man. I'm 63 years old in the final stages of MND, you know. But I wrote back to him and I said, you know, rather like Samson, if I can still make it between the pillars, I'll always try and bring the house down. What do I care? It's not my house.